Oof. Forgot to put on... There you go. Okay. Ah. Moloku, aren't you tired of going over the beginning again? Oh, I really am, my friend. But it's the only way, grinding this game is the only way I can get this challenge done though, you know, so that's the only, I can't do anything else if I want to complete this game on Ultra Nightmare, so but to be honest, like, I don't, you know, I don't dislike running through this. I think the campaign is pretty well paced, so it doesn't bother me that much. The thing that bothers me when I do this campaign over and over again are parts like, you know, the Atlan and the turret sections. Those are parts that really bother me. But otherwise, I'm pretty, you know, I'm good. How Pethy Parry? Oh man, not very good. Not very good today, man. My parries are pretty off today, but I hope they improve. Good to see you, Night Trap, man. I can always count on you and showing up. It's always a pleasure. Go. This is still head and shoulders above toxic online games. Oh, 100%. I'm really not a big fan of those types of games. 100%. And I stay away from them, you know, like anything, you know, like Fortnite or like all these grindy games I stay away from. Why is this loading so slow today? Fun fact, he isn't actually said that way, you see. They use Y instead of the due to the not existing yet. Instead, they had a special letter for that sound, but that letter wasn't on the print and press. Yeah, that's it. That's Old English, right? Ye Old English. Quick watch while I make a join and wait for my takeaway. Oh man, those are good times. I haven't done that in a while, but I can tell you that the takeaway tastes way better afterwards. Even the shittiest takeaway tastes really good afterwards. What do I do again here? Yeah. Good night, guys. Good luck. I'm going to bed. No worries, man. Have a good one. Good luck. I mean, sleep well. The first two levels are free, then you need to be good at mech. Then there's map 4 when it truly begins. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the way I look at it. Map 4 is really when things get way harder. But still, things could technically go wrong, you know, here. Especially at the end of this level here, when you have to face the leader. Why use Ricochet? Because it's a new sort of. I'm trying to figure out like a upgrade routing that works for me, especially in the early levels. So I'm trying something else essentially because I feel like there's areas in the first few couple levels where things can go. Things could get a bit too tricky for my liking, so I'd rather just stay safe. So I'm just trying something else. I don't have enough for this yet. One of my yeah. What? See? Just like that. With the spawn, with the Manx that spawns right behind you, that's a good way to stress you out. Yeah, but as long as you keep your cool and eliminate fodder in a timely fashion, the final fight of map 2 is fine. Yeah, it is for sure. But like, it's again, you know, like if you happen to melee like a accidentally melee like a barrel, then that's it, right? So Just have to be careful. So I'm just changing my routing just a tiny bit to see how that goes. You know what I think it is? I think it's your positioning possibly being slightly too aggressive. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, yeah. You may be right about that. But again, you know, like, I play a certain way and, you know... See? The barrel. What did I say? The barrel blew up right next to me. So yeah, ricochet is super risky when there's barrels. There you go. So you seem to be prioritizing damage slightly too much, and then you get low on health by digging in too deep. That's exactly why I question your use of ricochet. Yeah. I mean, I'm just testing things out, man. You know, like it's like this whole thing is it's all about experimenting. You know, just trying new stuff and seeing if it works or not. And if it doesn't, then I go back to doing something else, trying out something else. You know, because what I usually do is that I really save all of my money until I fully commit to Impaler. And I thought this time, hey, you know, like, let's try something else. Let's see if I can get an easier early game. Yeah, defiantly, you're gaining information here. Yeah, for sure. Like, and as you know, I'll make mistakes again and again and again. You know, but I'm just trying something new because I felt like something was on these sliders. I really have to, you know, get everything as it should be, right? So let's see. It's all about trial and error, you know? And learning. Okay, you guys didn't want to let me go through. But yeah, mech sections I really don't care about, so I just like I don't play them well enough. I admit that. Make a lot of mistakes here, but just because I just want to rush through them, you know? You need to find the right strat. See, I feel like classic Doom combat excels at that when you try different strats for encounters that can take them hard, make them harder, easier. Yeah, for sure. But it's all about finding what just works for you, right? And for a long time, I thought that just saving gold and going for shield first and then impaler afterwards, and then from that point on, you know, going for like cycler and rocket launcher, like things in that order. But I never I always neglect the shredder early on, so I thought this time, hey, why not go for ricochet and see where that can take me. So that's kind of the thinking there, you know, because like the shredder's actually really good. It's an amazing weapon. I just don't use it enough. This is the best thing about games choice. Yeah, for sure. Like, especially games like this where, you know, there's a lot of different upgrade routes and just level routing that you can, you know, mess with to see what works best for you, right? That's why it's so easy for me to replay this game over and over again, because I actually appreciate how, you know, it's open-ended in a way. Like, I can just... It's linear in its level design, but not in its upgrade routing, you know? There's a lot of different paths you can take. I mean, obviously level design isn't linear for Siege, for example, you know, but I mean, most levels it is, right? With a few U-turns here and there, but otherwise... Pretty linear game. Alright, this place here is always... See? Right there, what the ricochet can do. It's a quick win. Fuck. For Ricochet, you should get the second upgrade, and very important and very importantly, the last shield upgrade. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I completely agree. It's I think the last one is Harvester, if I remember correctly, right? Or is that the last one? I think it is. And hi, Hyper Houston, man. Good to have you on again. Good to see you. Come on. See, that's what I mean about Classic Doom. It has quite a few free choice levels, so on top of the combat, I can choose my own route. Yeah, exactly. The last one is the one with stun duration. Oh, that's the one. Yeah, sorry. That's the one. Yeah. Ah, that was cheap. Yeah, this is so much more efficient in this room, at least. They give you the impaler here, but it's actually, this is a way better choice for this room, especially. Yeah, definitely this. Yeah, this as well. I will say, I think shield is the most broken weapon in this game. That's another problem of max sliders. Can't use shredder due to ammo. Yeah, 100%. But you think how is the shield the most? Are you talking about the shield toss specifically? Like, I mean, it's OP for fodder, but I mean, other than that, it's like. Oh yeah, and Hyperusian, Ricochet or Pincushion, because like I feel for Pincushion, that Pincushion like late game is way more efficient. Like for heavies and super heavies. So I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Which one is best? Ricochet for mastery farming, plus 1-1 combat against super heavies. Ricochet for everything else. Ricochet works amazingly well in the Hell Knight corridor in Labyrinth. Okay. Yeah, that one. Yeah, remember that one. That Hell Knight corridor, yeah. Though, like, I much prefer to use the Cycler for that place, but... yeah. Yeah, Pincushion works amazingly well. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Like I've been using a lot of Pincushion. Like early game, I use Ricochet quite a bit, but then I just move on to yeah. No, I forgot the gold. Oh, you idiot. I forgot that gold over there. That was dumb. You can use Cycler plus Pulverizer if you want to farm both there. Yeah, exactly. Like, but I don't really master. You know, like I'm not into mastery that much, especially on UN. So I just use whatever I think works best for me. Yeah, that's it for now. Uh-oh. Mastery might be hard for these challenge. No, like those are all. I mean, mastery is only if you really want to do 100%. You know. What am I doing? What? Ah, there you go. I mean, 300 damage, being able to kill better ultimately mitigates damage more. Yeah, but like I think by mastery, he's talking about this, right? Fuck, where is it again? See, just to show you how much I don't care about, you know, mastery. Fuck, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, but there's a mastery tab, you know, where you have to. There's a number of kills, you know. That's to that's to get skins and stuff. That's all it is. Mastery appears after you max the weapon. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, but that's just to get the. I don't remember, like, but I mean, isn't that how you get the gold skins and stuff? Mastery, and then you have to do certain kills per weapon or so. Like, this is just to show you this is stuff that I really don't care about, right? Why can't I? Hello? Just a bug or something? No, come on. Okay, I'll try to get you afterwards. That's weird. Hyperusian, is this a bug? This looks like a bug. I can't access, I can't go here. What the hell is this? I think I have to restart this. Never happened to me. Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, that's I thought it was like Eternal 2016 where it actually helps. No, 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 no. Like mastery is once you get like to the final tier of the weapon, right? Yeah, but the problem is like I've completed that already. Like I've ran this game 1,000 times on UN 150 speed and low parry, so I'm really trying to get to 300, right? To finishing 300 damage. That's the thing. Why are Mancubi bigger than Arachnotrons? Is that supposed to be a joke? Is that your twisted sense of humor, Night Trap? Is that supposed to be a joke, or what is it? Or is it a genuine question? Either way, I'd love to know. Ah, you cunt. Alright, please work now. Please work. Ah, there you go. Oh. That's the first time that happens to me as well. That's so weird. Change your questions. I felt they were the same size, but the size scale says otherwise. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this guy. Hyper Houston is probably looking at my routing right now and thinking, what the fuck is he doing? He's doing it in such a weird order. No! Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, these fucking... Oh, these soldiers. Man, this is really not good. There you go. I don't judge love. The round isn't obvious. No, I know, and you know, in any case, I'm just doing what I feel is safest for me, and you know, the way I like to play, and which weapons I like to get when, etc. Right? It's all because I see a lot of people when they play this level, they really they rush to the SSG, right? And for me, it's like, it's weapon I get last. I go for the cycler first. But I get the stuff, like the tough stuff out of the way first, right? I get the Battle Knight leader first. Then I get the Pinky leader, the Pinky Rider leader. And then after that I go for this, and then after this cycler, and then SSG. So it's just, it's an order that I like to, you know, that I'm running with, and it's been working for me. And again, I'm no speedrunner, you know, so there's no reason for me to take a route that's harder, you know. Well, the cycler is one of the worst weapons for speedrunning. Yeah, that's something I completely understand. Completely understand that. Heat blast is where it's all about. While SSG is the best in most cases. Oh yeah. Man, this game is being buggy today for some reason. Got a fun 3-round encounter for me. Okay, well, if I die early, we can do it. So let's see. Yeah. What am I doing? But yeah, but I understand that cycler isn't something that speedrunners, it's not a speedrunning meta. I completely understand that. Nightmare imps are, as usual, a nightmare. Yeah, now it's SSG time. See, I'm sure a lot of people watch me play and they're like, why do you go for the SSG at the very, you know, as a last stop? And I'm like, I don't know. It's just, it's a routing that works for me. And I've done this since I started playing this game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's better. I knew those soldiers were gonna. Can you? Oh, man. Okay. Man, these soldiers are... Can you fuck off? Come on. What? How did you not? Come on. Okay, cool. Night trap, cool. I'll have a look afterwards. If I end this run early, if I die early, unfortunately, then I'll definitely have a look at that. I'll try it out. Depends on how late it is, right? Okay. I should have used them to farm those. Ah, fuck. That's stupid. Where's those? Yeah. Okay, 2 more hits. There we go. What the hell? I mean, what the hell is going on with this game? What the hell, man? Like... What the hell? Christ almighty. Hey, with this game just doesn't let me glory kills. Yeah, I mean it's. Are you complaining? I mean, are you saying that you're unhappy with the fact that you're unable to do glory kills, or is it because you feel like the game is buggy? It doesn't let you do glory kills. If that makes sense. Because you can do glory kills, you just have to jump up in the air to do them. I'm gonna try what oh man. That's not good. Ivan, hey Vidas, long time no see. How you doing? I'm good, man. You too. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen you around, bro. Hope you're good too, man. Like it's like when it's bugging out and the enemy has the outline but can't get it. Okay, yeah. Then that's a bug, yeah. Because I thought you're one of those people who was complaining that you can't do glory kills in this game, which is incorrect. You can, you know. Oh. Can you? Man, this area right here fucking annoys me. Why did they have to put the flesh tank behind a tree? Like, the tree is obviously gonna block the shot, you know? That's a weird decision. Come on. I'm guessing this. There you go. Yeah, now the tricky encounter here. And now the cyber demon time. There you go. Quick and easy. Wait, you guys are out? Anybody else missing? What the fuck? Oh. It's what hit me now? There you go. We played Eternal last month, and it's been crazy 3 months since it's my last Eternal play. Okay, yeah. I hope it's nothing bad, man. Yeah, honestly, I like the removal of constant animations to get health. They're cool, but they do make it hard to see oncoming threats at times. Yeah, but I agree. I completely agree with you, Night Trap. Yeah. Basically 100% the game except for that multiplayer, but I'm not interested in too truly, but I don't care that much. Yeah, like Eternal is Eternal is very much a single player game, you know, like if you play for, you know, if people play for battle mode, that's okay, but I think it was primarily designed to be a single player game, you know? That's very clear. Yeah. So Eternal, yeah. Like I have, you know, in total across, you know, PC and console, I have like 2,500 hours on Eternal, and not a single minute or second was spent on the battle mode. 0, just to give you an idea. Waiting for another 3 months, wanted to play it at random moment for a better PC to play Dark Ages. Yeah, what kind of PC do you have? Maybe you could run, I mean, Dark Ages is actually, people say it's really, it's very demanding and all that, but all you need is, like, if you have a ray tracing, an RT card, like, there's no reason why you wouldn't be able to, you know? As long as you have RT and maybe in 16 gigs of RAM, you're good. Like, I mean, but you might not run it at like 150 or 120 FPS, but you'll definitely be able to get like 60 FPS from it. And 60 FPS on this game is enough. I have a fucking GTX series. Yeah, in that case, you're fucked. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, sorry to tell you, but that's not gonna happen. GTX is like, what do you have? A 1080? And with the car, like the cost of PC components right now is completely, it's absolutely ridiculous. So I would tell you, if you really want to buy a PC, buy it very soon, because it's gonna get really way more expensive. Yeah, 1060. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, in that case, forget Dark Ages. That's not gonna happen. Yeah. You. Come on. Yeah. Ram, the robots are taking the Ram. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. I don't want to spend $5K for GT because of AI. I hate it. Yeah, but I agree. But you know, you could get a deal. Like, for example, I have a 7800 XT. And it's perfectly fine for, you know, 1440p gaming. And not too expensive either, I think. So, can you? Thank you. Fucking hell, man. That was weird. Oh, these soldiers and their fucking projectiles. Remove soldiers from this game and the game really becomes way easier. I can tell you that. Ah, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Subic Dot, back in Siege Part 2. Hey, C Doom. How you doing, bro? Yeah, I am. Hopefully I can get it done today. But I've just noticed that I don't know if it's my game, but like, Cyber Demons are just so buggy. It's insane how buggy they are. Wait, I need to... Fuck. That's annoying. I'm gonna have like some... Yeah, there you go. This guy. I knew he was gonna appear there. But yeah, hopefully I can get it done, and then maybe I can, if I'm lucky today, I can get to maybe Ancestral Forge, and then take it from there. I want a laptop that can run this game at 60 FPS at least. That's easy to find. You can get that. Just get a laptop maybe with a just all you need is 8 gigs of VRAM and an RTX card, and that's doable. I think that should be doable on a yeah. I would buy a PC instead of a laptop if I had an underground house with electricity and internet because, the situation in the world right now is not the best, so I want complete security. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Dude, there's this one secret in the cosmic realm is non-Euclidean and it's messing with me. Which one is that? Which one is that, Night Trap? I'm curious. I don't know how to name it, but which one, like which level is it? Is it City of Royal? Is it, which one is it? I think there's 2 levels, right, in Cosmic Realm. Probably, yeah. Marshes, yeah. Alright, guys. Will I make it past this? Cycler is a good place to do this. Okay. Look at this, guys. Cheese. Not gonna do this anymore. It's a bit too easy. Oh. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Hyper Houston, you didn't know that. That's I'm surprised you didn't know that of all people. So you just head up here, and he'll bug out, and he'll stay here, and he won't move. Ah, good to know. I taught you something, bro. So now in your next for your next speed run, just do that. Like as soon as you come in here and kill the Cyber Demon, come up here. He'll follow you here, and just hang out here and take him out. Yeah, if you kill him quickly, yeah, for sure. Like, if you're using your what's it called, your heat blast tech, then not tech, but like if you're using heat blast to take him out quickly, that's fine.
No more tricks, old king.
Did anyone buy anything during the winter sale, which recently ended? So, long story. So, Ivan actually bought. I don't even use Heat Blast. I use a one cycle with SSG plus gauntlets. Yeah, that's also a good way to. That's also very viable. I just don't like that way because like I just feel so. If I make one mistake, I get very punished, right? So like I'd rather keep a distance against those guys. But Ivan, what I did is that I bought Red Dead Redemption 2 on sale. And because like I have friends who told me to play it forever, like people have been pressuring me to play it. And I remember playing it once a while back and I got super bored and I was like, okay, I'll give it another chance because people seem to love this game. It's considered one of the best games ever made, yada yada yada. So I get it, and I really give it a chance. Like, you know, I get through the 5 or 10 minute intro, you know, where you walk in, you know, when you're riding that horse and there's a guy next to you and he's talking for 10 minutes and you just follow him. And I play for 3 to 4 hours, and I actually get to the part where the world opens and you're able to go everywhere, and I just get super bored. And I just feel like it's so clunky. Like the controls are clunky, the combat is clunky. Like I just couldn't. I really didn't like it. I'm sorry to anybody who's a fan of Red Dead, but it wasn't for me. It really wasn't for me. Red Dead isn't clunky. Gotta ride a horse and use a double barrel. That's where it's at. Yeah, but I just, you know, like, I just didn't like it, man. Just didn't like it. Really didn't like it. I know it's a good game, just not for me. Yeah, but I completely get you. That's how I feel about Red Dead as well. Oh no, 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 no. Oh god. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, damn indeed. Yeah. That was really bad because I should not have. Yeah, I shouldn't have gone there because of like that fucking whiplash. And those hyperusing, you know, those whiplash projectiles, I'm not sure, like, you know, the hitbox is so big on those, I feel. It's so, yeah. Fucking hell. You know what, guys? Just gonna... Let's see how far... I have an hour left. Let's see how far I can get in an hour. Whoops. No, definitely not 500. Yeah. Is it far from the start? Yeah, it is. Kind of far, yeah. Yeah, Night Trap, I honestly don't really feel like Repertorium right now. I'd rather do this. I'd rather do this, yeah. I think I'll dedicate another stream to just doing Repertorium runs. Hyperusin, have you been doing any Repertorium at all, or? I'm curious if speedrunners do any of that. There should be a, like, I think there should be a category, speedrunning category for Repertorium. That'd be pretty fun. I have only one video where I mess around. Okay, yeah, in that case. What's your opinion about it? How do you feel about Riptorium? Okay. Okay. Don't know, seems repetitive. Yeah, for sure. It is. It sure is. And I think all the the problem is, then everybody started creating their very own Riptorium encounters. Oh fuck. Oh come on, man. All these projectiles all the time. It is so exhausting. 500 damage when? Oof. I mean, if I keep messing up on 300 damage, then you won't see me doing 500 damage, I can tell you that. $500 damage is hell, let me tell you. Yeah. I've only done one level, one full. I did Harbor of Souls on 500 damage, and that was more than enough for me. I feel like after you kill those 4 Stalker Imps here, I think the battle should end. I think they should just kill all the fodder, and I think chasing them down afterwards is so annoying, I feel. I don't see the point of continuing the fight. There you go, that was better. Doom Guys loves hell. Yeah, loves hell, right? Yeah, I mean, does he really? I'm not sure he loves it. I think his life sucks so much that he's, I think no matter where he is, his life is hell, right? So. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Ah, these projectiles, man. Everywhere. It's insane. Max sliders when? Oof. If I do max sliders, it's gonna be nightmare, obviously. And that's. Have you seen this bug ever? Where where this guy shoots? Sometimes if there's a bug where he shoots, it's so weird. UK UN no damage sub 3 hours. Oh Christ. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Christ. Yeah, you can die to it. Yeah. I just know that it's just like all the people that I've seen stream max sliders haven't had a lot of fun doing that, you know. So I just don't know how much I'll be enjoying it. That's the issue. This is more for masochists, yeah. Oh, what? Okay. Mass Sliders is fun other than the last 3 levels. Yeah, I believe you on that. Fighting Azrak on Max Sliders? Ooh. I hate how the game gets extremely hard. Yeah, it does. Like... What I hate the most about the end game, to be honest with you, is all the mech fighting in the final battle. You know, where you have to fight right before you fight Azrak, you have to fight the Ancient One. And I feel like, you know, you have a lot of mech fighting before that as well. It's just like final battle is like, I just wish it was just Azrak. You know what I mean? I think the mech boss fight sucks. I don't know. Gotta go. Love y'all. Yeah, take care, Ivan. Talk soon, man. As we're back to our phase with this statue's max projectile speed is insane. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that. That's the old one is much worse. I could imagine that as well. Oh, come on. But yeah, I just wish the game had been just a bit shorter in some areas, right? I think there's a lot of stuff that could have been removed, you know? All those mech fights, you know, like, I think they're just unnecessary, like... There's 3 of them in total. I think it should just be 2, max. That's how I feel about it. You know? Okay. I thought I dodged that, but that's okay. They should make it so the extra chomp gives extra damage, not just extra speed. I completely agree. Like, I mean, anything to speed combat up, you know? Anything to do that would be really appreciated. It's such a... Yeah. So Hyper Yusin, like I used to... I'll just call you Hyper from now on. It's a bit easier for me to pronounce. So I used to use the Streamline mod by Prote to skip a lot of the mech stuff and, you know, the turret stuff as well. Just because I thought it was so boring and repetitive, and I just enjoyed the game so much more when I did that, you know, especially on UN, because let's be honest, those sections are not, doesn't require anything from you, right? It's like, yeah. To be fair, it's Eeper or Heeper. It's a Greek term, but it doesn't matter. Okay. True. Okay, yeah, if it's a... Okay. I didn't know that. Here we go. Ah, fucking hell, man. I hate this game sometimes. Oh! Like when I get stuck like that, oh my god, it really gets to me. I wish that mod was allowed in speedrunning. Yeah. Yeah, but I get why. Problem is, in speedrunning, you're so restricted in terms of mods, right? You really have to respect. It has to be a certain. It has to be vanilla, right? Most cases, by far. I can't think of a speedrun where mods were allowed. I can't think of anything. Clean as fuck. That was good. Dude, the second Agadon rage attack is the worst. Not the skull, it's the other one. Yeah. It breaks your shield and it still hits you for some reason. Yeah, but I know that, but again, these are things like I don't understand if these are bugs or if it's deliberate or whatever, because like I just feel sometimes. Yeah. Why? Okay. I'm 100% gonna die in Reckoning in my UN Max Hiders attempt, maybe even multiple times. I mean, why would you even try that? Do you hate yourself? Like, I would never even, I would not even attempt, like, that's way too sweaty. You know, like, we love the game and we love playing it over and over again, but that's just like... Can you die? Thank you. There you go. Masochism, yeah. We'll have to do it. It's the next logical step, isn't it? Then the only thing left would be something like no damage. No damage is... Whew. If you do no damage, then it has to be on certain sliders that make it possible, right? And those, I mean, technically max damage doesn't matter, right? Because it's... but I mean, yeah. Just default Nightmare with one... Yeah, exactly, yeah. Default Nightmare, 150 speed, and that's it, you know? That's the only thing I can see. Default 150 speed, and even maybe lower speed if you really want to be able to dodge certain attacks and stuff, right? That's, yeah. Oh, God, I wouldn't want to do that. No damage. Did you, Hyper, did you, or Heaper, maybe, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce it, did you watch Devo's, Ultra Nightmare no-hit stream for 2016? Because he no-hit 2016, right? And that's also, that's a crazy achievement. Heap here. Got it. Heap here. I know that one. I know Hit Series Sam 3. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. You told me that. So Heaper. Doesn't Serious Sam 3 also remind you? Doesn't Dark Ages remind you of Serious Sam also quite a bit in the way, you know, like you're fighting hordes of demons, and there's a lot of people like I've never played Serious Sam, but I know that I know that a lot of people say that about the game. That reminds them of Serious Sam. Battlefield's mostly, I think, like Siege 1, Siege Part 1 first battle. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. A lot of people talk about that game saying it's really... Or a lot of people talk about Dark Ages saying, you know, it really reminds them of Serious Sam. Serious Sam is, okay, last attempt. He beer, but P instead of B. Appear. I don't know, man. Serious Sam is still, it's still much larger though in Battlefield size. Yeah, that's what I hear. Kevin, thanks, man. I really appreciate hearing that. That's always good to hear. It means I'm doing something right. And then I don't have to second guess myself about the content I do. Because I can tell you that sometimes when I stream and I don't get enough engagement, then I kind of wonder, am I doing something that I shouldn't be doing, you know? I'm just somebody who second guesses myself a lot, so when I do something I really want to do it well and I want to make sure that it's... You know, that it pleases, that it's, you know, engaging and that it's entertaining and that... Yeah. Oh, shit, no. Don't you just love it when your shield breaks? Okay, you guys have to stop. Whoop. There you go. Are you a native speaker? You kind of sound like close to having an American accent, but I'm not sure if you're from the U.S. So no, I'm actually not. I'm actually half French, half Danish, and I live in Denmark. So you are correct. In your assumption. Denmark would have been my guess too. You guys have good accents, but there's still a difference between beer and beer. Yeah, beer and bear. Yeah, obviously. I just wasn't sure, like, oh man, so high pier? High pier? Is that how to pronounce it? High pier? Oh, fuck. But by the way, like, can you you told me asked last time where you were from, and you told me Eastern Europe. Like, are you allowed to be a bit more specific? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just curious because you know, Eastern Europe isn't that far off from where I live, right? So Romania. Okay. Ah, cool, cool. Actually, no. A lot of I have quite a few Romanian colleagues. One of my best friends is actually married to a Romanian woman. So yeah, a lot of them. So a lot of them actually. So my colleagues, a lot of them actually studied IT here. And my best friend's wife, she studied finance here. So yeah, for sure. Yeah. That's you're right about that. Man, these soldiers and their projectiles, it is such a joke. I had one friend studying in Denmark. Yeah. It's super common, right? It's because obviously, why did the that should have taken him out. What was I gonna say? There's also Romania is part of the EU, right? So so we have a lot of people who can come here and study for free, and even get like you know, help, like, you know, scholarships and stuff when they come and study here, as long as you're in the EU at least, right? And Romania is, so yeah. Universities in Romania are still decent themselves, but they're free, and if you're poor, they even pay you. Yeah, there you go, right? Yeah, it's same thing here. It's the exact same thing here. So that's a cool system you have over there, because that's not something that you see in a lot of countries. You know, like free education, and even like, yeah, if it's paid for by the state as well, like that's unusual, right? Yeah, the US, my God, I feel bad for them sometimes because, you know, like the tuition fees, like everything is just so crazy expensive over there, right? It's, whew. It is insanely expensive to study in the US. And then you're in debt your whole life, right? You're in student debt your whole life, and if you can't pay it, then you're fucked. That's it, you know? it's such a bad system. It's a terrible education system, you know, like. Terrible place. I mean, it's a great place, I'm sure, but I'm just saying that it's when it comes to studying, it's super expensive, and it's yeah. I'd rather go to maybe a less prestigious university, get a proper diploma, and not have to be in debt my whole life, right? Where's the Hell Knight? Oh. Alright, guys. That's it for today. I'm going to have to call it a day because it's getting late and, you know, I'm a working adult. I'm a working adult who has to get up early tomorrow morning, so, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it as it is now, and you know, like I'm thinking about just these sliders I'm gonna try to complete. So I'm just gonna run this daily for as long as I can until I get it done, and then I'll be moving into something else. And hopefully we'll get some DLC news for this game as well soon. That would be great. Just so you know, guys, on January 22nd, there's going to be an Xbox Live Direct show where you'll be able to watch live. Maybe I'll stream that live as well. Actually, why not? And I'm expecting to see a DLC trailer for this game. So yeah, cool. All right, guys, I'm off. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys probably tomorrow. All right. See you guys. Bye.